Hey everybody, I am here today with my good friends at Interface who are celebrating 50 years. And today we're going to talk about their sustainability journey, the power of partnership and collaboration with Aquafil, and what it's like to lead the way. Here we go. So first of all, happy 50th anniversary, Interface.
Thank you.
Now, I know that it was more in the mid-90s, so around the 25th anniversary.
It was.
Where things really changed for the company and the sustainability journey started. So tell me about it.
Well, Ray Anderson started the company, right? And he started from scratch and was very successful, obviously, building a global market for carpet tile. But in the mid-90s, he was asked what the company was doing for the environment and had no idea, other than compliance, really, what we were doing, either good or bad. Having found out that we were doing some bad, in fact, a lot of bad, he decided that that was not going to happen. And in fact, he was going to shift the direction of the company to do no harm. And beyond that, we were going to be restorative. He basically set a challenge out and said, look, we need partners. We need vendors to help us down this path to move towards 100% recycled content in nylon. And many people had their hands in their pockets, and Aquafil had their hand up, metaphorically. And they have been a really great partner ever since.
Today, it's commonplace to find products made with recycled content. But in the 1990s, sourcing recycled materials was a foreign concept for most businesses. And the design industry just wasn't convinced you could get the same quality and color of nylon with recycled content. You know, Ray has this vision and he shares it and you're like, what is he thinking?
Well, all what we were doing as an industry was bad. On that day, we started to work to make the company different and more able to deliver what Interface was looking for. After that, we started a process of reinventing the way we're making nylon, and this was incredibly rewarding.
The launch of Econyl regenerated nylon made from waste, like old carpet, textile scraps, industrial plastics, and fishing nets, was once an unthinkable achievement. But big dreams become reality.
So Econyl is a nylon, but with a very different story, because instead of coming from oil, it comes entirely from waste. You can apply this process infinitely, so not only once or twice, without losing performances and without giving any limitation to design.
This was a game changer, though.
It's changed the whole carpet industry. Interface was the first to embrace, because actually they've asked for it,
Right. So they're your clients, and they were pushing you, right?
Yes.
Interface began using Econyl nylon immediately, and other carpet manufacturers followed suit. Over a 4-year period, this innovation reduced the nylon yarn industry's carbon footprint by 334,000 metric tons. By 2012, demand for Econyl nylon grew so strong that it began seeking new sources for recycled materials. Talk to us a little bit about the learnings and some of the projects and successes that came out of it.
So a project that comes to mind is a project called Networks, which in about 2010, Interface was looking for an element of social enterprise and at the same time looking for recycled content capability. And we came across this opportunity in the Philippines specifically for waste nets, the fishing villages that we engaged with sort of another strange partner, Zoological Society of London, to basically retrieve nets, ghost nets that were floating in the ocean and harming fishing capability. We basically gave these people a way to take the netting that was waste netting in the way of fishing anyway, on land as well, basically to retrieve that stuff, aggregate it, and turn it back into new fiber.
There's a lot to be proud of in these last 50 years, but what is Interface seeing moving forward?
We are a carbon neutral enterprise at this point, but we are absolutely out for carbon negativity as a company by 2040, which, with great partners and with a marketplace that's demanding, good design, we feel like we're going to get there.
The collaboration between Interface and Aquafil not only advanced their own sustainability journeys, but together led to a much larger impact than they could have ever envisioned.
The good work that we've done on,
Right.
on the behalf of our commercial customers and specifiers has had huge impact on our
Right.
competition, on the marketplace, and I think the world. But the influence that we've had as a team has been huge in our market and beyond. Now, he's working in the fashion business now, so he's having impact there.
Yes, well, you know, you have to be creative.
Right.
You have to think that everything is possible. You must not say it's impossible. And now lately, also in the plastic industry, so making design products like chairs or lamps or even 3D printing.
We've asked the hard questions of his suppliers, my suppliers, and together, and in our own way, we've moved things. Our specifying customers and our end-use customers need to do the same. Time is now.